Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a May general reading for you. I am also doing personal readings, and the information for that you can find in the description box below. Thank you to all of you for your comments and generous donations. Greatly appreciated. I feel so humbled. And for those of you that are here present with me, that is the most critical key to the work that I do and my ability to continue doing this work. I have recently poo-pooed the idea that Mercury retrograde was anything more than the way we think, which is not in a straight line. It is circular. We have ideas, we review ideas, we backtrack, we make errors. This is a part of life. And my argument at that point was that Mercury retrogrades at least 3 times a year. And so that is an indication, sometimes more, that this is really a natural part of the flow of information and communication, the way we learn. However, having poo-pooed the idea that it was anything noteworthy or anything worthy of fear, I've noticed in my own ability to organize my readings and communicate ideas clearly that I am struggling mightily. So please bear with me. I am meditating my way through this particular challenge, but I am an imperfect human, so please bear with me. And your overall energy, Capricorn, for the month of May is the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is all about reclaiming, reconnecting with a positive, nostalgic memory or experience of play, of enjoyment, of pleasure. This can often arise from a time when we were able to be who we were, and that probably included displaying some particular gift or talent without any concern, judgment, agenda, where we shared it with others and played creatively in the moment. Any relationships or opportunities or moments of connection that you have experienced in the past, you may be revisiting or reclaiming at this time. And this is important, Capricorn, because I do believe that the 6s are always about the way we balance, in this case, our memories, our feelings. And feelings are not just our emotions. They are the way that we evaluate our moral code, our sense of integrity, the way that we understand our feelings and find them to be appropriate, or how to use them to validate our intention, our connections, our relationships, our opportunities. So this does feel momentous in May. Opportunities coming to you that are reminiscent of perhaps your original purpose. In the 10th house, the Ace of Pentacles shows indeed a moment of manifestation, an opportunity to make real, make concrete, to manifest these positive memories, the sense of being aligned in with your authentic self, your most playful, joyful, and productive expression of yourself, how you are building that in a long-term, sustainable way for your own benefit, pleasure, abundance, but also for that of others. And in the 10th house, this is about your social identity. So there may be a way that you are building an institution, a business, a practice, a project on behalf of your community that will help you to create a balanced experience for all involved. In the first house, the Temperance card is about your ability to be patient. If this is an experience from your past, depending where you are in life, you have been working on manifesting, bringing this talent to a concrete form or expression for a very long time. This has been a long process of healing, of recalibrating, transforming those base talents, skills, instincts, energies into a more refined form that will make it more available, more accessible to others. And if this is a project that you're working on behalf of a community, on behalf of an organization or a team of others, some kind of public face, then this is something that is being balanced so that other members can access this particular resource or talent or expression. So this is a way in which you are embodying the stability and security, the establishment of a talent, of an expression that lends comfort and security, protection to your life. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your family, your roots, the Emperor card is a card of being in control of yourself. For many of you, a business or an effort or project that is something you are working towards, you are shaping, fashioning very strategically, is based in your home. In yourself is where you feel a sense of being able to measure your response to situations, circumstances, opportunities, and challenges. So the Emperor here is you really reclaiming this experience of finding your authentic expression and making that of service to everyone, including yourself. So as you're building something that is stable, secure, abundant, this is for a community, but it's for your own reward as well, your own enjoyment, your own pleasure. And that's something that you are taking control of. Not the circumstances, not others, not the opportunities or challenges themselves, but the way that you respond and intend to shape these opportunities before you. The seventh house is the house of your significant others, and the Page of Swords here indicates to me that you don't know what to do about significant relationships in your life. You may be at a standstill, poised, observing significant relationships in your life, around you, but there's a way in which you don't feel capable of managing a deeper connection in your life. You may be still in a process of reviewing your experiences in terms of significant connections, be that friendships, lovers, spouses, siblings, whomever forms those deep connections in your life. Or could you are in a process of observing, reviewing, evaluating, trying to gain some clarity about the appropriateness of such a relationship in your life. You may be looking for a business partner, some assistance, significant assistance. I mean like a personal assistant or an administrator, somebody that helps you to manage the literal functions of a job or a project. But this can also have you contemplating what you might like in a relationship. And I hope this reading is resonating with you so far, Capricorn. If it is, Please like this video. Please share this with others. You could comment below and subscribe to my channel. And I've pulled the failure card. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. It's interesting because I do believe that this is the preparation that you're making in order to determine the appropriateness of partnership, a particular person or relationship in your life. The idea of how people support you, help you, augment you, supplement your efforts is something you're still working out in your life at this time. And I'm also going to pull a flora and fauna of Africa. And I pulled the toothed rock crab. And the plant associated with that is the heath bell. The key word is reflection. Take some time to figure things out. Try a different approach to exploring yourself and the world around you. Again, this feels very pointed to relationships. And I actually think that it is the contemplation or reflection on a significant relationship or connection to an important passion in your life, an important inspiration. And individuals can be that for us as well, that this is pointing you to reflecting on the experiences you've had and what would match your alignment at this time. I'm going to clarify the Temperance card in the first house with the Ace of Cups in the second house and the Ace of Pentacles in the third house. Wow. So the Ace of Pentacles is, of course, a repeat with the 10th house. And that's really emphasizing this idea about how we communicate, how we are taking in information, the way that we learn, listen, use our words, and the impact they have on those that are truly listening to us. So this often relates to what we consider our intimate contacts, our intimate communications with neighbors, siblings, family members, people we see on a routine basis. And this is looking at an openness to new ways to do that, new ways of manifesting that. Whatever work you may be doing, this may be a time when you're contemplating writing a book, writing an operations manual, writing a how-to, or documenting the same thing. That can include making a video, obviously. But there are new opportunities in this region for you. There are also a lot of opportunities in terms of the way that you evaluate your feelings and emotions. Your creative imagination is something that is primary for you right now. And I do believe the evaluation, the reconnection, or reflection upon something or someone from the past is something that you are recognizing your level of growth as a way of preparing yourself or opening yourself up to something new. This can be connecting with a passion that you have, a passion for your purpose, your talent, the gift that you bring to others. So there is clearly the presence of many spiritual gifts in your life right now. And your patience is required in order to unearth these gifts that you are being offered and to apply them in very concrete ways to your experience now. The Emperor in the fourth house is clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about your sudden passion for, I have to say, establishing a foundation of stability and security in your life. I know that Capricorns are known for being captains of industry, misers, good with money, working hard workers, and all that is true, can be true. But I think this is showing you that building stability, the Capricorns I'm talking to are still working at stability and what that means in terms of your value system. What does security mean for you in clearly a very insecure, unstable world? And building this physical material foundation for whatever it is. With all these aces so far, you have many offers, opportunities to start something, to build something, particularly in terms of long-lasting benefit and value. This is challenging a way that you have customarily understood your position in the world. There's something about what's going on for many of you Capricorns now that is about changing the story that you received as a young person, the conditioning you received, the stability that perhaps you learned to hold on to guard, to defend, is something you want to change in order to experience a fuller, less limited, less restricted idea of plenty, of prosperity, even wealth. And there's a way that you have followed a code that was assigned to you, an expectation that was assigned to you, particularly as a Capricorn, who everyone expects to be the builders in the world, to change that story so that what fuels your passion, what gives you life, what allows you to be creatively productive is where you want to derive your wealth, your abundance, your prosperity from. And that is a change from what you have been expected to do and what you yourself have been limited by. The Page of Swords in the 8th house, 7th house, I'm sorry. Forgive me for the noise upstairs. My neighbors are moving and they are making, those kinds of noises. The Chariot in the 8th house and the Queen of Pentacles in the 9th house. So you are really looking at your path, your particular path, and there is already built into your sense of mission in this life, your sense of purpose, this idea of giving and receiving, sharing, exchanging energy in a way that taps into joy, play, creativity. If one must be diligent, one can do it with a sense of joy and fun and lightness. And that is a talent I'm discerning that is important to you. Along the way, the needs of others can have subsumed you, and the Chariot card here in the 8th house, in a place where you share resources with others, has you focused on your unique goals, the things that will satisfy and build abundance for you. The ways that you're investing in in what you have, what you want to build, and the focus that is requiring amidst a variety of relationships that have come to depend or expect you to be there, to be providing needs, to be taking care or organizing the comfort of others. And you're understanding at this time that you have all those wonderful qualities of receiving, being in sync with nature, knowing how to maximize what you have, how to see greater abundance, but you're now focused on doing that for yourself primarily, not being distracted by the needs of others, understanding that if you're not stable, if you're not secure, it is difficult to be able to credibly supply that to others. You're also understanding that you are who you are because only you can do what it is that you're intending to do in terms of your purpose, your mission, the way that you're answering the call. For many of you born into a Capricorn sun or moon, the idea that you can build wealth or abundance from being creative is something you are now challenging yourself to express and pursue. And this is something that requires you to have a laser focus because of your natural ability to disguise yourself as a member of the flock. It's not that you're a wolf, it may be that you're a black sheep. So that you're different for a reason, because the way that you're supporting and serving the world is through a creative experience, a creative expression. But that can be as abundant, as generative as any more concrete or traditional form of wealth building. The Ace of Pentacles in the 10th house is clarified by the Six of Cups again in the 11th house and the Queen of Wands. So interesting because I'm getting a message here that for many of you, loving the world is much easier than loving in concrete relationships, at least at this point in your life. I think that you've been chastened by a number of experiences that have helped you to reconnect with a time when giving and finding joy in giving, in sharing was easy, was simple, was natural. You weren't shaped or formed in the way that you now are. However, your experiences have led you to reinvest in this vision, this memory, this nostalgia of sharing that via communities, diverse communities, various tribes, a multiplicity of associations or alliances that you have in the world. These alliances specifically work towards humanitarian ideals, how we interact with the world, what our wishes and hopes are, our ideal dream of the world. And this is the natural house of Aquarius, so that can give you a flavor for how much more intimately and easily connected we are, despite vastness of difference and time. So this is a vision that is growing out of a talent you have, and you're pursuing this with an absolute sense of passion, love, comfort, being fully in your body, enjoying your body's ability to craft or make whatever it is you are intending to create. And this is also through the telegraphing of your passion, through the various activities in your life, you are drawing those resources and supply towards yourself. You are inspiring others, and that motivates them to want to help you, to support you. So you don't have to go anywhere. You're simply being who you are and taking control of the way you respond to the opportunities and challenges you have at this time. But you are opening up to love through this preparation, through this deeper calibration of your talents and the resources you have that match those. Capricorn, I'm going to finish off this reading with a crystal oracle and hope that this has been of use to you. And I pulled out the pyrite, and the mantra says, "Let the money flow in." I like that. Thank you so much for this reading. Until next time, Namaste.